Welcome to the Behind Reality channel. In this video, I will talk about the peculiarities of the interstellar comet and its connection to the Blue Beam project. In the summer of 2025, it was revealed that an interstellar object designated 3I Atlas was heading toward Earth at tremendous speed. It will reach its closest approach to our planet on December 19, 2025. Initial observations classified the object as a comet. However, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb and other researchers have stated that 3I Atlas possesses anomalous characteristics, suggesting an artificial origin. If true, humanity could face a genuine threat in the near future. Furthermore, this interstellar object could potentially be used by global elites as a tool to alter the existing world order. According to official sources, 3I Atlas was first detected on July 1, 2025, during a sky survey. It was discovered in Chile using an automated telescope system designed to search for asteroids potentially hazardous to Earth. Shortly after its discovery, observers from other observatories confirmed the presence of a cloud of gas and dust around its nucleus, a coma, and a tail. Analysis of its trajectory made it clear that 3I Atlas originated from another star system, leading to its classification as an interstellar comet. Officially, the object's name was assigned as follows. The number 3 corresponds to its sequential number, as only 2 interstellar objects were discovered before it in 2017 and 2019. The letter I is an abbreviation for interstellar, and Atlas is the name of the telescope system that made the discovery. In reality, the name given to this interstellar comet may carry a deeper symbolism. In the English alphabet, the letter I is the 9th letter. The number 9 is an inverted 6. Thus, we get the code 36, which is a truncated form of the number of the beast. The word Atlas refers to the Titan condemned to hold up the celestial heavens. According to myth, he was punished for waging war against the Olympian gods. A reference to this figure could symbolically hint at a rebellion against the traditional divine order, an omen for the establishment of a new world order. On July 16, 2025, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb and other researchers published a non-peer-reviewed paper on an open-access electronic archive. In it, they suggested that 3I Atlas could be an extraterrestrial spacecraft due to its anomalous features. First, the scientists drew attention to the object's trajectory. The comet's orbit lies within the same plane as the orbits of the planets in our solar system. Loeb considers the probability of such a random alignment to be extremely low. Moreover, its approach to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter appears perfectly timed. The astrophysicist interprets this as a series of gravitational assists, which could be used for course corrections, similar to maneuvers performed by human-made space probes. Another peculiarity of 3I Atlas is its stealthiness. Its closest approach to the Sun occurred on October 29, 2025. From an observational standpoint, this moment was crucial. During such a close solar passage, ice in a comet's nucleus typically vaporizes rapidly, forming a prominent coma and tail. This period is normally key for scientific study. However, during its solar approach, 3I Atlas was positioned behind the Sun from Earth's perspective. This blinded ground-based telescopes and interfered with radio signals. According to Avi Loeb, an artificial object could have been deliberately programmed this way to prevent humanity from gathering information about it. Research from the XMM Newton X-ray Observatory indicated that the interstellar comet glows in X-rays, a signature consistent with engine activity. Another atypical feature is its size. Based on its brightness, the Harvard astrophysicist estimated it to be roughly 20 kilometers in diameter, which is exceptionally large for an interstellar comet. Loeb believes this points to an artificial construct. Furthermore, the scientist notes an absence of typical cometary gas emissions. At the same time, 3I Atlas displays a so-called anti-tailless structure pointing toward the Sun. This phenomenon currently lacks a scientific explanation. Avi Loeb suggests the anti-tail could be a swarm of separate objects, trailing slightly behind 3I Atlas. Thus, based on the totality of these signs, the Harvard astrophysicist concludes that the interstellar comet is likely a technological object. If this is true, then 3I Atlas could pose a real threat to humanity. The primary danger lies in the possibility of an active alien invasion, aligning with classic science fiction scenarios. An extraterrestrial civilization could be hostile toward humans, or its motives might be so alien and incomprehensible that we would perceive them as absolute evil. Avi Loeb himself leans toward the theory that 3I Atlas is a mothership capable of deploying numerous small probes to explore the solar system. In this case, the aliens would not reveal themselves immediately, but only after a prolonged observation of our planet. Additionally, 3I Atlas could pose a biological threat. The object might carry foreign microorganisms capable of causing lethal diseases. All these scenarios are plausible if the interstellar comet is indeed real and approaching Earth. However, an alternative theory posits that outer space, as commonly understood, does not exist at all. In this worldview, celestial bodies are not distant planets and stars, but objects located relatively close above the flat plane of the Earth, moving on or within a celestial dome. Obviously, in such a scenario, extraterrestrials in the conventional sense cannot exist. So-called aliens would instead be entities from lower spiritual realms. Alternatively, demonic forces could pose as representatives of an alien civilization, even within a conventional cosmic framework. In this case, 3I Atlas serves as a trigger. Its gradual introduction to the public prepares the ground for the subsequent disclosure of its artificial nature. Following this, a program like Project Bluebeam could be used to stage a grand spectacle of an alien invasion. Under this guise, demonic entities could infiltrate our reality. The goal of such a spectacle would be to create a globally managed crisis, necessitating the unification of humanity under new power structures that openly rely on occult and anti-human principles. Under the pretext of salvation, people would ultimately lose their freedom, voluntarily entering a digital concentration camp. Therefore, 3I Atlas could be used as a scientifically plausible pretext for authorities to announce first contact with aliens or a hostile spacecraft. The object itself might function as a transport vehicle for equipment to generate holographic imagery or transmit activation signals for the project. Thus, 3I Atlas could represent a key element in an elite plan for global deception and the establishment of a new world order. Notably, Project Bluebeam would not necessarily be activated at the moment of the comet's closest approach, on December 19, 2025. It is entirely possible that a more opportune time would be chosen, later justified by claims of hidden observations the object conducted while within the solar system. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and like this video.